Hello everyone, welcome to the RoboticQA, and today we are going to discuss about how to connect to any MCP server using the Docker. Okay, so first thing you should have is Docker desktop installed in your system. So if you don't have, you just go to docker.com and you will get option here, download Docker desktop. So it is available for Apple, Windows and Linux, Ubuntu also. So you can go ahead and download the appropriate Docker desktop for your operating system, and you can follow the steps. So I already have installed the Docker desktop. So if you see on my screen, so this is the Docker desktop, and you see here different options available like containers, image, volumes, builds. At the end you will see the option here, extensions. Okay, so you just need to click on extensions. So once you click on extensions, you will see there are 0 extensions I have installed, the browse option and create also. Okay, so you can go to the browse and just type here MCP, and once you type here you will get option Docker MCP Toolkit. Okay, so that's what we are using today to connect to different MCP servers. Now here it is saying it is deprecated, use the integrated Docker desktop. Okay, so that is still ongoing activity. So once it is stable, like I'll create another video also like how to use this integrated Docker MCP Toolkit, but for now we'll just go ahead and install this Docker MCP Toolkit. Okay, so installation is going on, and let's see, once it is installed, we'll be able to connect to any MCP server, okay, and different client also. Okay, so now this is installed. On the left side, if you see under extensions, now the MCP Toolkit is showing, and if you go here, you will get this option, MCP Toolkit is now integrated with Docker desktop. Okay, what should I do with this current extension which we install, right? So the message says we recommend keep using MCP Toolkit extensions, and that's why we are going with this extension. Okay, so until it is not stable and we don't get any confirmation from this okay, Docker, will keep using this extension to connect to any MCP server. So today we'll see, like once we navigate to the MCP Toolkit, we are getting the two different options. Okay, so one is MCP server and MCP client. So what is meant by server? MCP server, like there are MCP server available for a number of tools like Playwright MCP is there, Selenium MCP is there, okay, Atlassian MCP. So all these are MCP servers, right? So here in this list you will find the MCP server for Playwright also. So if I just write here Playwright, and we see the Playwright MCP server is there. So what is a client, right? So if you have heard about the GitHub Copilot, Cloudy, all these are the clients. Okay, so means what we are going to do is, like if I give some instruction to ChatGPT, right? So navigate to this browser, log into this website. So ChatGPT cannot do it, right? Similarly, if you ask the same question to the Cloudy, it cannot be done directly, right? So for that reason, we need a MCP server. Let's say if you want to interact with the browser using the MCP client, you need a MCP server. Okay, so if I install here Playwright, okay, so I'll just go here and just enable this Playwright. Okay, and once you install it, so there are 25 tools are available. So what mean by tools here is you can perform 25 actions, okay, on a browser. You can perform click operation, close browser, console message, drag, file upload, hover. All these actions you can perform as of today. Maybe in future you will see more tools are available in Playwright MCP, so that you can perform advanced operations on browser. Okay, so once it is the MCP server is installation is done, okay, this is using the Docker. Now if I go to the client, you can connect it to the cursor or continue dev, okay, or Cloudy also. But let me go again to manage, go here, okay, and go to client. Okay, so Docker MCP Toolkit is now generally available and integrated with Docker Desktop 4.42 and later. Okay, so you may see some error, so make sure you are using the latest version of the Docker desktop. Okay, so 4.42 and later. Okay, so I have installed it latest version. Now what we need to do is, like, once we install this toolkit, so if you go on the top also, you have this MCP toolkit, right? So just go here, and this is the server we installed, and these are servers available, right? Git and all. Now go to client, and here you will get a more option. Okay, so let's say you want to connect it to the GitHub Copilot, which is installed in VS Code, right? So if you scroll down, you have the option VS Code also, or you are using Gemini CLI, Cursor. So we have different things are available. So I have this VS Code, so I'll just go to VS Code, and to set up it, I just need to copy this configuration and add inside my VS Code. So we'll see that also, like how we can do it. So I just open the VS Code, and inside VS Code, if I just search here, I have already installed the Copilot. Okay, so this is my Copilot, is my MCP client for now. Okay, so it is already installed, and if I on the right side, if I just click here, open chat, so this is my Copilot, right? Here we just need to go to agent mode, and if you click on this tools option, you will see some built-in tools. So all these are built-in tools, you don't need to install it. Okay, and apart from this built-in tools, you will see some more other options also. Let's say if I configure Playwright MCP, okay, we will see Playwright MCP tools also available here, but for now if you see, it is not available, right? And if I ask something to this MCP client, like navigate to browser, log into this website, so this will not work, because it need the MCP server, right, to perform the different operation on browser. Okay, so now our Playwright MCP server is running in the Docker, and I want to configure that with VS Code Copilot. So on the search bar, put arrow, type MCP, and you should get this option, open user configuration. Okay, click on it, so it will open mcp.json file. So next step is you have to go to your Docker, okay, and then go to clients, and if you go to VS Code, okay, you will get this option. Okay, so this is a manual installation. Set up MCP toolkit as a server in MCP VS Code user settings. Okay, so you can learn more about like how to configure it, but anyway I am showing here. So just copy this code, minimize this, and paste it here. Okay, so then you can remove this MCP colon part, it is not required. Save it, that's it. As soon as you save it, you will see that server is available here, MCP Docker, right? So there are two ways. If you have option, you can start it from here, like using the start button, or from here also you can start the server. So some people don't see this option, so because of the MCP is disabled in their VS Code. Okay, you can go to MCP VS Code settings and find out like MCP is a checkbox and enable it. Okay, so I'll just start it from here, and you see it is showing running, and it will show the some tools are discovered, right? Tools are discovered. Now MCP server is up and running. Go to Copilot agent mode, select whatever model you want, and now we can give the instructions, okay, to navigate to some site. Let's say I'm taking this RoboticQA, I'll ask to not navigate to this site. Okay, and then how to manage the authentication, right? So even in the Playwright we have different options to configure it, but without that also we can ask LLM to log in and provide the credentials also. So here some dummy standard user available. I will ask navigate to this site, use this standard user credentials, and enter in this box and log in. Okay, so this is the task I am giving. So just copy this URL, okay, and then go to VS Code. I'll ask here, please navigate to application and log in using credentials. Okay, and I'll just copy this credential, username and password. and verify user is successfully logged in. Okay, that's it, and hit enter. So now what is happening, Copilot, which is LLM, it is talking with Playwright MCP, and Playwright MCP is performing this action. So this is a one tool available in Playwright MCP, right? Here it is showing 22. So means one tool is navigation. So these 22 actions only Playwright MCP can perform as of today. So it is navigating, then it is filling the form, login form, and it will verify login is successful or not. So here by default, because Playwright MCP by default Playwright will run the test case in headless mode, so you are not able to see the browser, but it is navigating, it is logged in. Okay, so authentication part also it is able to manage it. Okay, so what else we can do it using this navigation, right? So if you go here, I have this Playwright project. Under test I have some sample test available, which I can delete also. Okay, I will ask Playwright, so whatever the flow I executed, just create the test cases. Okay, Playwright test for that. So please create Playwright test for above executed steps in folder, and we can give the folder location also. I want to create under this folder, test example. Okay, and hit enter. So what this Playwright MCP will do now, it will detect, okay, whatever the steps executed, like navigation, log into the application, verify login is successfully or not, and it will create the test case. And you see RoboticQA login test, so it is navigating, then it is verifying the title also, filling the form, clicked on signing, and verified the login is successful or not. So it did all these things, so you can save it. And now if I run it, you see users should log in, and this is the test it is running. I can see the report also, if test is executed properly or not, and it is opening the report also, and you see these are the steps are performed. So Playwright is MCP is able to generate the script also, automate login scenario which is authenticated also. Okay, so next we are going to see another MCP server, just for your understanding how we can configure the different MCP servers. So if I go to MCP Toolkit, just search here YouTube. Okay, and this I already installed, but let me remove. So currently I have only one server, right, Playwright, and just go to catalog and search YouTube. So what this YouTube Transcript MCP server is doing, it will, you just give the any YouTube URL and it will give the transcript of that video. Okay, now it is done, and it is running also. So you don't need to separately configure the client. Okay, so this is the unique one. Okay, so this is not pointing to any specific Playwright or YouTube MCP server. It is connecting to Docker, right? It is connected to Docker. So if I go to my VS Code, okay, if I go to tools and go to MCP server, we will see the last option. See, these are the Playwright MCP tools, and last one is provided by the YouTube MCP we have installed, right? So that's why. But to make sure it is properly started, I'll just stop and start the server again, so that it is available. Now next I'm taking one YouTube URL, and you can just open the new chat also. Please provide YouTube transcript for video, and just give the video URL, and that's it. So this time it will use the MCP server, okay, YouTube MCP, and you see here this is the get transcript tool is using. Click on continue. So this YouTube transcript server, MCP server, is able to hit this URL and get the transcript of that video. Okay, so this video is all about the Playwright. Okay, what are the key features, so whatever explained inside the YouTube video, it is giving all the details to me. Okay, and that's how we can install the Playwright MCP YouTube Transcript MCP server in the Docker. Okay, so if you like the video, please don't forget to subscribe. You can share this video with your friend, and if you want to me to create more videos on different MCP server in Docker, okay, or different client like let's say Cloudy or Gemini, please let me know in the comment. So thanks for watching this video.